Virginia lacrosse captain Bray Malphrus looks and sounds like he belongs in a wrestling ring. The self-proclaimed gym rat bulked up on Olympic-style weightlifts like squats and power cleans. He gained 30 pounds of muscle his freshman year because he wanted to body up bigger opponents. He became known for bone-crushing hits and guttural speeches.
Give it everything you got, and you will never regret it!
He turned the traditional playoff beard into a jet-black Mohawk combo that would strike fear in your heart if it were not for the toothy smile he now wore underneath it.
I don't necessarily care about what they look like walking around. I care about how they conduct themselves and how they act on and off the field. That's what I care about most. If you have a mohawk, you got a beard, it doesn't matter how you look. It's all about how you hold yourself around other people and how you treat others.
On May 30th, 2011, the Virginia men's lacrosse team held itself above all others. The Cavaliers defeated ACC rival Maryland 9-7 before a biased crowd of more than 35,000 fans at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Such an end seemed unlikely 56 weeks earlier when their former teammate George Hughley was arrested for the murder of 22-year-old Virginia women's lacrosse player Yardley Love. It cast a pall on Virginia lacrosse that has yet to be lifted.
It has been a roller coaster year. There were some dark days around the program. The last year, we were all aware of what happened, and we went on that 5-game stretch where we lost 4 out of 5 games. Kids on this team had every reason to quit and every reason to walk away, and nobody did. We believed in each other, we played for each other, and look where we are now.
Getting there was not easy. Love's murder, Hughley's arrest, and details shed in the ensuing investigation led some to question the direction of the men's lacrosse program under Dom Starsia, who this year became the all-time winningest coach in Division I history.
I mean, I can't even tell you the stuff we went through last year, waking up in the morning, reading the papers and the magazines and reading the media online. The people were throwing Coach Starsia under the bus and selling him down the river. And it was unbelievable. It was brutal. It was hurtful. And it just doesn't reflect who he is, what was written about him. He's an unbelievable coach. He has nothing but the best interests of other people in mind. He's an outstanding individual, a man of morals.
Malphrus, for one, knew the Cavaliers had work to do to improve how people view Virginia lacrosse. He helped the team adopt a stricter alcohol code and enforce higher standards of behavior off the field. He said failing to change their image would be like spitting on Love's grave. Not everyone got the message. The Cavaliers found ways to stray from new team policies. They alienated more teammates. Shamel Bratton, the polarizing force on Virginia's midfield and the school's all-time leading scorer at that position, was dismissed from the team due to 3 separate rules violations. His twin brother, Ramel, was suspended indefinitely at the end of the season for the same reason. He never surfaced in the playoffs.
It was a tumultuous ride, up and down. I hate roller coasters, but that's exactly what it was. 5 weeks ago, we really didn't know who we were and what we were going to do. Everyone counted us out, and we met as a group and came together and decided we were going to continue with the commitments that we had and do this as a team.
Injuries also took their toll. Top defenseman Matt Lovejoy underwent season-ending shoulder surgery. Star attackman Steele Stanwyck played on an injured foot that kept him out of practice for 5 weeks. Virginia persevered on what Starsia called a next-man-up approach, combined with a few brilliant tweaks like installing a zone defense, employing a 4th attackman on offense, and adjusting the tempo to better suit those next men up. They patched their tires well enough to take them to their first national championship since 2006. But even Final Four weekend was not without its tribulations. Colin Briggs did not play in Virginia's victory over Denver in the semifinals. Coach's decision. Another team rules violation.
It sucks seeing my class out there, might be their last game, and it was just one of the more prouder moments I've had being at UVA, just everyone coming together and just playing a great game.
I found him on the sidelines and said, you know what, Colin, you're back. What are you going to do with it, man? You can either sit around and sulk about it, or you can come out and you can do something about it. And you know what? He came out and he did something about it.
With Maryland focused on containing Stanwyck and Chris Bachman, Virginia needed Briggs, Matt White, and Nick O'Reilly to take advantage of the Terps' unbalanced defense. Briggs, the Cavaliers' fastest player, unintentionally gave them the benefit of fresh legs. It was especially evident on his 4th goal. It capped a 4-goal run that Terps head coach John Tillman said spelled the difference in the game.
I owed it to my team to just come out here and give everything I had, and luckily I was able to hit some of my shots.
Briggs went from potential GOAT to championship MVP with his 5-goal performance.
We made some hard, tough decisions. We did the right thing, and it's worked out for us.
In a roller coaster campaign, Bray Malphrus proved to be the steadying force Virginia needed.
He's taught me a lot about life, and it's not always about the short-term things, it's about the long-term things, and look where it ended us up, national champions, man.